Amber's brother has revealed how much money Amber stole from the family. Amber Heard stated that she wasn't after Johnny Depp's money and insisted that she was trying to spread awareness of domestic violence, alleging that her ex-husband was an emotionally and physically abusive wife-beater. But documents suggest she might be a liar. We have seen the lavish lifestyle Amber continues to live along with, continuously spending millions to fight her legal battle with Depp, so the money has to come from somewhere, right? Well, turns out it has been coming out of the Heard family pockets all along. Who is this brother of Amber's? How did Amber steal from her family? Keep watching to find out more. Since Amber Heard's sister mentioned her brother, many believe that Amber Heard has another sibling, too, aside from Whitney. But there's the twist. Amber Heard does not have a brother, but her sister Whitney does have an older brother, and that is Johnny Depp.
Wait a minute!
Actually, Whitney and Depp consider each other as brother and sister. As per Mirror, the sister of Amber, Whitney, claimed that she became close like a family with Johnny, and the actor has even begun referring to her as sis. So, Depp is the brother that is being mentioned all along. In the trial, Amber Heard also accused her sister, Whitney Enriquez, was the one who taught Johnny Depp to use drugs in another way, that is, using cocaine with a tampon applicator. After the Aquaman actress opened up about the violent side of the Pirates of the Caribbean star to her sister Whitney in the past, the latter even suggested not marrying him and spending her life with a person giving his violence and emotional turbulence problem. So they are not particularly that close anymore, but that hasn't stopped Whitney's brother from exposing Heard for the thief she truly is. When Johnny Depp and Amber Heard reached a divorce settlement in 2016, Heard announced that she's donated her entire $7 million payout to charity. She said the money could be split between two organizations, the American Civil Liberties Union and Children's Hospital Los Angeles.
$7 million in total was donated to, I split it between the ACLU and Children's Hospital of Los Angeles.
By October 2018, Heard had received the full settlement amount. She testified Monday in Depp's defamation trial against her. She also said in a media interview at around the same time that she had already donated the funds. But an ACLU executive testified earlier in the trial that the organization never received the full $3.5 million it was promised, and that about half the donations it received in Heard's name came from Elon Musk, the billionaire CEO of Tesla who dated Heard after her breakup with Depp. In April, Terence Doherty, the general counsel and chief operating officer of the ACLU, testified in the ongoing trial that $1.3 million had been donated in Heard's name overall, with $350,000 directly from her and $100,000 from Depp and $500,000 from Musk in her name. Doherty showed the jury a pledge form, unsigned by Heard, laying out how Heard could pay the full $3.5 million over 10 years. On the witness stand in the Fairfax County, Virginia courthouse, Heard said she promised the entirety of it to charity because I was never interested in Johnny's money. She said she selected the ACLU as an organization for funds because she believed in its mission, and selected the Children's Hospital because she had volunteered there for more than a decade and believed it could use the funds. When asked by her lawyer in direct examination whether the donations had a deadline, Heard said, "There are none. They understand." She also said she planned to give the full $7 million on top of what Musk paid.
I pledged the entirety to charity.
The statement...
When you say you buy a house, you don't pay for the entire house at one time.
But you didn't donate it.
Unfortunately...
You didn't donate it. It's a yes or no.
I haven't been able to to fulfill those
So that's
obligations.
a no, right, Ms. Heard?
One of Depp's business managers testified earlier in the trial that the $100,000 Depp paid in Heard's name came from the divorce settlement funds. Heard also appeared to say she'd paid $6 million to mount a legal defense before one of Depp's attorneys objected and cut her off from finishing her answer. But all of these were a bunch of lies from the master manipulator and con artist that Amber is. The evidence clearly shows that Amber did not pay the amount she had promised to the charitable foundations. Once you pledge your money to a charity, you are ethically bound to fulfill your responsibility toward it. But in Amber's case, it was always just a PR stunt and nothing more. She had always planned on keeping all the money for herself, which she did. This is basically her directly stealing money and using it for her own personal benefit. The 34-year-old Aquaman actress also has a history of lying, stealing, and even falsifying documents. She nearly served time in Australia for providing fake documents to smuggle her 2 dogs into the country in 2016. But things get even more sinister if we dig into Amber's family. David Clinton Heard, the father of the pathologically lying B-list actress who was lucky enough to be married to one of Hollywood's greatest talents, is an animal abuser who conducted a dogfighting ring on his 10-acre property in Texas. Amber Heard's father was formerly involved in legal complications. David Clinton Heard, whom the Aquaman 2 actress, his own daughter, claimed as having struggled with alcohol and drug misuse difficulties his entire life, was previously arrested for allegedly conducting an illegal, barbaric pit bull fighting ring. Paul Barresi, who previously worked with Amber's legal team during her continuous court battle with ex-husband Johnny Depp, revealed the news. However, rather than uncovering evidence against Johnny for alleged abuse, Paul unearthed David's shadowy past. According to Paul, David was arrested, convicted, and imprisoned for animal cruelty in the 1980s by orchestrating a vicious, torturing pit bull ring in Texas. Paul allegedly ran the combat ring on his 10-acre property, which included at least 7 dogs. David, who is a celebrity as well as a construction tycoon, has a net worth of over $4 million. Amber Heard's father earns a good income from his construction company. Not only this, but Heard also makes money from his entertainment career. This means that he's not poor by any means, and Amber's family belongs to the upper-class elite. If you look at the fact that despite Amber claiming to be broke and not having the money to pay her lawyers or the ACLU, she continues to live an extremely lavish lifestyle, traveling around in private jets, eating at fine dining restaurants, and continuing to pay her highly expensive legal team as she prepares to fight her appeal case against Johnny. So where is all this money coming from then? This is where Heard's family comes in, according to texts revealed by multiple media outlets and witness testimony from her own personal assistant. Amber's family, especially her mother, was scared of her. This may be due to her violent outbursts caused by underlying mental health issues. Maybe that is how Amber successfully managed to milk her own family of millions of dollars, which she is now using to maintain her lifestyle, as well as pay the legal bills. It is highly plausible that this money was taken by Amber from her parents without their consent or knowledge. Given Amber's history and track record, it would definitely not surprise anymore if it were revealed that she has been stealing from her own family all along. Social media has been quick to respond to these claims. One person wrote on Twitter, "Amber Heard and her buddies pretty much merged Gone Girl with Parasite. She's targeted a rich and famous guy, moved her friends and family into his place, abused him, framed him for DV, locked him out of his own place, ruined his life, and stole his money. Evil." What's interesting about the narrative that she stole her own money from sick children is that during the divorce settlement, Depp volunteered to make the donations on Amber's behalf. She challenged him to double it. He declined. Added one user, "Who effing cares if he wrote in his own blood he never touched her? She lied about SA with a bottle. She defamed an innocent man for years. She stole money from sick kids. She lied about it all. He wrote in his own blood because she drove him insane. Understandable." Continued another. "Who are you? Why would this person answer your demands? No one cares if you believe they watched the trial. All Depp supporters did. Where is the money Amber stole from sick and dying kids? Where is that money? The money she lied about having to pay her lawyers on the stand." Tweeted another enraged fan. Finally, this person said, "Amber Heard stole from dying children, but our queen needed the money more. Her needs have 100% priority." That is all we have time for in this video. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Do you think Amber should be prosecuted and punished for the millions she has stolen from various people all over the past few years? Don't forget to like and subscribe.